sometime in your life, you're going to have some kind of surgery. Oh, joy. Well, I've had those oh, joy moments. I always try to plan things out so everything will be just great. And anyway, it happened that I had to have foot surgery. And it was supposed to be minor, but then it turned into major, and the joy began. I came home from the surgery and was told that I couldn't walk on the foot for 4 to 6 weeks. That meant no pressure at all. They had to put pins and screws and a rod in my foot, and that if I bent those screws, it would mean, or if I bent the pins or anything, or put any pressure on it, I could break all kinds of stuff and have to go through it again. So I had to be extremely careful. Well, we had a special shower put in so that you could just step into the shower, and it even had a little bench on there. So finally, when I could have my shower after the surgery, I had to wrap my foot in a great big plastic bag and tape it all off so there could be no water. So you can imagine the foot's got a bag on it. There's no traction there. And I thought, great, I'll just sit on the little bench in the shower, right? Well, I get in, and my dear sweet husband's there helping me, and it's wonderful. I get to wash my hair, and we even had a shower head that was movable, so you could hold it in your hand and still sit down and take a shower. Well, everything was going great. I couldn't believe how wonderful it felt. I started shampooing my hair, holding with the one and moving with the other hand and getting a good lather going. Well, everything was going great, so my husband left me there to have a little privacy while I took my first shower after my surgery. Well, I'm sitting there, and it's just wonderful because now I've got warm water running over my body, and I go to rinse the shampoo out of my hair, and it just feels so good as that warm soapy water starts trickling down my body. Well, it felt good until I lost traction. I was holding on to the shower head with one, and I had one soapy hand on a rail on the other, and when all those bubbles went running down my back and then went running down my behind, I started slipping off the chair in the bathroom, the little seat. So I start screaming because I'm moving and there's no traction. There's soap on my good foot, and I can't put any pressure on my plastic bag. I'm thinking, what happens if I slip and fall and I shove my foot into the front of the shower? I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, and Danny comes running in, and he's like, what? And I go, grab me, I'm slipping. So he grabs a hold of me, and we shut the water off, and I learned a powerful lesson. Just because you have a seat in the shower and safety bars doesn't always help when you're lathered up in bubbles. Be careful. Lesson learned. Put a washcloth on your seat before you sit down. That helps keep the traction.